Most men don't realize this, but the real reason for weak erections isn't what you think. It's not about age, it's not about testosterone alone, and it definitely isn't something you just have to accept. The truth is, your bedroom struggles are often a direct result of what's happening in your kitchen. 3 meals a day, you're either feeding your virility or you're starving it. And here's what most doctors won't tell you. The solution isn't hiding in a pill bottle, it's sitting right there on your dinner plate. Your arteries are like highways, and when they're clogged with the wrong foods, nothing flows properly, especially blood to the areas that matter most. But when you fuel your body with the right nutrients, something incredible happens. Your circulation improves, your energy returns, and yes, your natural performance comes back stronger than it's been in years. These 7 foods I'm about to share with you aren't just ingredients. They're your secret weapons against erectile dysfunction. And if you're tired of feeling like your best days are behind you, if you're ready to reclaim your confidence naturally, without side effects, without expensive treatments, then you need to hear every word of this video. Because what I'm about to show you has helped thousands of men over 60 rediscover their vitality, their strength, and their satisfaction in the bedroom. So hit that subscribe button right now, because this information could change everything for you. Let me share something that might shock you. Erectile dysfunction isn't really about your reproductive system at all. It's about your cardiovascular system. Think about it. An erection is simply blood flowing into the right place at the right time. When that blood flow is restricted, blocked, or insufficient, everything else fails. And here's the kicker. What you eat directly impacts your blood flow more than any other factor in your life. Every single meal you consume either opens your arteries wider or makes them narrower. Every bite either increases your circulation or decreases it. The foods you choose are literally programming your body for success or failure in the bedroom. This isn't just theory. This is hard science backed by decades of research. Studies show that men who eat a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in specific nutrients, have significantly better erectile function than those eating the standard American diet. Your blood vessels are lined with something called endothelium. Think of it as the inner coating of your arteries. When this lining is healthy, it produces nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and allows blood to flow freely. But when it's damaged by poor food choices, inflammation, and oxidative stress, nitric oxide production drops dramatically. The result? Poor circulation, weak erections, and a frustrated man who thinks his problems are just part of getting older. But here's the encouraging truth. Your endothelium can heal. Your circulation can improve. Your natural function can return. And it all starts with making smarter choices about what goes on your plate. The 7 foods I'm about to reveal don't just support better erections. They support better overall health, more energy, improved mood, and a stronger, more confident you. Let's start with nature's most powerful circulation booster, beets. Now, I know what you're thinking. Beets aren't exactly the most exciting food on the planet. But when it comes to supporting healthy erections, these deep red vegetables are absolute gold. Here's why. Beets are packed with natural nitrates. And these nitrates are the raw material your body uses to produce nitric oxide, the same compound that expensive erectile dysfunction medications try to mimic. When you eat beets, your body goes through a fascinating process. The nitrates get converted to nitrites by bacteria in your mouth. Then those nitrites travel to your stomach and eventually transform into nitric oxide in your blood vessels. This nitric oxide acts like a natural relaxant for your arteries, allowing them to dilate and increase blood flow dramatically. It's like giving your circulation system a natural boost without any side effects. Clinical studies have shown that men who consume beetroot juice regularly experience improvements in blood flow within just a few hours. One study found that drinking 500 milliliters of beetroot juice daily for 6 weeks significantly improved endothelial function. That's the health of your blood vessel lining. Another study showed that the nitrates in beets can lower blood pressure and improve exercise performance, both crucial factors for maintaining healthy erectile function. The beauty of beets is their versatility. You can juice them, roast them, grate them raw into salads, or even take them in supplement form. Fresh beetroot juice is particularly potent, though it can be quite strong tasting. Many men find that mixing it with apple or carrot juice makes it more palatable. If you're not a fan of the taste, you can find beetroot powder that easily mixes into smoothies or even beetroot capsules for convenience. But here's something important to remember. The effects of beets are dose-dependent. You need to consume them regularly to see benefits. Think of it as medicine from your kitchen, not just an occasional vegetable. Many men report noticing improvements in their energy levels and circulation within just a week of adding beets to their daily routine. And the best part? Unlike medications, beets come with additional health benefits, including improved athletic performance, better blood pressure control, and enhanced cognitive function. Here's a summer fruit that's basically nature's answer to erectile dysfunction: watermelon. And I'm not just talking about the refreshing taste or the high water content. Watermelon contains a powerful amino acid called citrulline, and this compound is so effective at improving blood flow that researchers have actually called it a natural alternative to pharmaceutical treatments for mild erectile dysfunction. Citrulline works by getting converted into another amino acid called arginine in your kidneys. Arginine then becomes the building block for nitric oxide production, just like the nitrates in beets. But here's what makes watermelon special. It provides a steady, sustained release of these beneficial compounds throughout the day. Unlike the quick spike you might get from a supplement, watermelon gives your body a more natural, gradual boost in nitric oxide production. The research on watermelon and erectile function is particularly compelling. A study published in the journal Urology found that men with mild erectile dysfunction who consumed watermelon extract daily for 1 month experienced significant improvements in their ability to achieve and maintain erections. The researchers noted that the effects were comparable to mild pharmaceutical interventions, but without any of the side effects. What's even more impressive is that watermelon doesn't just help with erectile function, it supports overall cardiovascular health. The citrulline in watermelon helps relax blood vessels throughout your entire body, which can lower blood pressure, improve circulation to your extremities, and even enhance athletic performance. Many men report feeling more energetic and having better stamina after adding watermelon to their regular diet. The best part about watermelon is how easy it is to incorporate into your daily routine. You can eat it fresh as a snack, blend it into smoothies, or even juice it for a concentrated dose of citrulline. The white rind of the watermelon actually contains the highest concentration of citrulline, so don't throw it away. You can juice the rind along with the flesh, or even pickle it for a unique and healthy addition to your meals. For maximum benefits, aim for about 2 cups of fresh watermelon daily. That's roughly equivalent to 1,000 milligrams of citrulline, which is the amount used in most clinical studies. And unlike many supplements, watermelon is completely natural, affordable, and comes with additional benefits like hydration, vitamin C, and antioxidants that support overall health and vitality. If there's one food group that deserves a permanent place on every man's plate, it's dark leafy greens, especially spinach. These nutritional powerhouses are loaded with nitrates, just like beets, but they offer something even more valuable: a complete package of nutrients that support male hormone health, cardiovascular function, and overall vitality. Think of spinach as your daily insurance policy against erectile dysfunction and declining energy. Spinach contains exceptionally high levels of folate, a B vitamin that's crucial for healthy blood flow and erectile function. Folate helps your body produce healthy red blood cells and supports the proper function of your blood vessels. When you're deficient in folate, your circulation suffers, and so does your performance in the bedroom. Studies have shown that men with erectile dysfunction often have lower levels of folate in their blood compared to men with normal erectile function. But folate is just the beginning. Spinach is also rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays dozens of roles in male health. Magnesium helps regulate testosterone production, supports healthy blood pressure, and acts as a natural muscle relaxant, including the smooth muscles in your blood vessels. When these muscles relax, blood flows more freely, and erections become stronger and more sustainable. The nitrates in spinach work just like those in beets, converting to nitric oxide in your body and promoting better circulation. But spinach has an advantage. It's incredibly versatile and easy to consume in large quantities. You can add it to smoothies where you won't even taste it, sauté it as a side dish, include it in omelets, or use it as the base for salads. Many men find that adding a large handful of spinach to their morning smoothie is the easiest way to get their daily dose. Other leafy greens like kale, arugula, and Swiss chard offer similar benefits, each with their own unique nutritional profile. Kale is particularly high in antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from damage. Arugula has a peppery flavor and contains compounds that may help boost testosterone levels naturally. Swiss chard provides nitrates along with potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure. The key with leafy greens is consistency and quantity. You want to aim for at least 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens daily, and more is even better. Think of them as medicine that happens to taste good when prepared properly. Many men who start eating more leafy greens report improvements not just in erectile function, but in energy levels, mood, and overall sense of well-being within just a few weeks. Now let's talk about a fruit that's been called the natural fountain of youth for men, pomegranate. This jewel-toned fruit is absolutely packed with antioxidants, particularly a group called punicalagins, which have been shown to have remarkable effects on erectile function and overall male health. In fact, pomegranate juice has been studied specifically for its ability to improve erectile dysfunction, and the results are nothing short of impressive. Pomegranates work differently than the other foods we've discussed. While beets and watermelon focus primarily on nitric oxide production, pomegranates target the health of your blood vessels themselves. The antioxidants in pomegranates help repair and protect the endothelium, that crucial inner lining of your arteries that we talked about earlier. When your endothelium is healthy, it produces nitric oxide naturally and efficiently. A groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research followed men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction who drank pomegranate juice daily for 8 weeks. The results were remarkable. 47% of the men experienced significant improvements in their erectile function, compared to none in the placebo group. Even more impressive, the improvements continued even after the study ended, suggesting that pomegranates create lasting changes in vascular health. The antioxidants in pomegranates also help reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your blood vessels. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary causes of erectile dysfunction in older men, as it damages the delicate tissues that control blood flow. By reducing inflammation, pomegranates help restore normal function and improve your body's ability to achieve and maintain erections naturally. Pomegranates also support testosterone production, which naturally declines as men age. The antioxidants in pomegranates help protect the cells in your testes that produce testosterone, and some studies suggest that regular pomegranate consumption can help maintain healthy testosterone levels well into your later years. This is important because testosterone plays a crucial role in sexual desire, energy levels, and overall male vitality. You can enjoy pomegranates in several ways. Fresh pomegranate seeds are delicious and provide fiber along with the antioxidants. Pomegranate juice is more concentrated and convenient, but make sure to choose 100% pure juice without added sugars. You can also find pomegranate extract supplements, which provide a concentrated dose of the active compounds. Many men find that having a glass of pomegranate juice with breakfast or as an afternoon snack is an easy way to incorporate this powerful fruit into their daily routine. If you want to talk about a food that's truly a game changer for men's health, let's discuss fatty fish, particularly salmon. These ocean treasures are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are absolutely essential for maintaining healthy blood flow, supporting testosterone production, and keeping your cardiovascular system running like a well-oiled machine. Think of omega-3s as the oil that keeps your body's engine running smoothly. Here's what makes fatty fish so powerful for erectile function. Omega-3 fatty acids help maintain the flexibility and health of your blood vessels. As we age, our arteries tend to become stiffer and less responsive, which restricts blood flow to all parts of the body, including the penis. But omega-3s help keep your blood vessels supple and responsive, allowing them to dilate properly when increased blood flow is needed. The research on omega-3s and erectile function is extensive and convincing. A large study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who consumed fatty fish at least twice a week had significantly better erectile function compared to those who rarely ate fish. The researchers noted that the omega-3 fatty acids helped improve endothelial function and reduced inflammation, both crucial factors for maintaining healthy erections. But omega-3s don't just help with blood flow, they also support healthy testosterone levels. Testosterone production naturally declines as men age, often contributing to reduced sexual desire and erectile difficulties. Studies have shown that men with higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids in their blood tend to have higher testosterone levels and better overall sexual function. The omega-3s help support the health of the cells in your testes that produce testosterone. Salmon is particularly beneficial because it's not only rich in omega-3s, but it's also a great source of vitamin D, which is crucial for testosterone production. Many men over 60 have low vitamin D levels, especially if they don't spend much time outdoors. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to both low testosterone and erectile dysfunction, so getting adequate amounts through foods like salmon can address multiple issues simultaneously. Other excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids include sardines, mackerel, anchovies, and wild-caught tuna. These fish are often even higher in omega-3s than salmon and are typically more affordable. Sardines, in particular, are incredibly nutrient-dense and sustainable. Many men find that having fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week provides significant benefits for their energy levels, mood, and sexual function. Here's some news that might surprise you. Dark chocolate isn't just a guilty pleasure. It's actually one of the most potent foods for supporting erectile function and overall cardiovascular health. But we're not talking about milk chocolate or the sugary candy bars you find at the checkout counter. We're talking about real dark chocolate with at least 70% cacao content, which is loaded with compounds called flavonoids that have remarkable effects on your blood vessels. The flavonoids in dark chocolate, particularly epicatechin and catechin, work similarly to the compounds in pomegranates. They help improve the health and function of your endothelium. When your blood vessel lining is healthy, it produces nitric oxide efficiently and responds properly to signals that call for increased blood flow. This is exactly what you need for strong, reliable erections. A fascinating study published in the American Journal of Cardiology found that men who consumed dark chocolate regularly had significantly better flow-mediated dilation, which is a measure of how well your blood vessels can expand when needed. The researchers found that just 2 weeks of eating dark chocolate daily improved blood vessel function by 10%, which is a substantial improvement that translates directly to better erectile function. Dark chocolate also helps lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation, both of which are crucial for maintaining healthy erectile function. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of erectile dysfunction in men over 60, and the flavonoids in dark chocolate help relax blood vessels and improve overall cardiovascular health. Many men report feeling more energetic and having better stamina after adding dark chocolate to their daily routine. The key with dark chocolate is choosing the right type and eating it in moderation. Look for chocolate that's at least 70% cacao and preferably 80% or higher. The higher the cacao content, the more flavonoids you'll get and the less sugar you'll consume. A small square or 2 daily is all you need to get the benefits. Many men find that having a piece of dark chocolate as an afternoon snack helps satisfy their sweet cravings while supporting their health goals. You can also get similar flavonoids from raw cacao powder, which you can add to smoothies, oatmeal, or yogurt. Raw cacao is even more concentrated in beneficial compounds than processed chocolate and doesn't contain any added sugar. Some men prefer this option because it gives them more control over their sugar intake while still providing all the cardiovascular benefits. Remember, the goal is to choose chocolate that enhances your health rather than undermining it. Avoid chocolates with lots of added sugar, artificial ingredients, or other additives. Think of high-quality dark chocolate as a medicine that happens to taste incredible, not as a dessert or indulgence. Let's finish our list with one of nature's most perfect foods for men's health: nuts, particularly walnuts. These nutritional powerhouses are loaded with arginine, an amino acid that's a direct precursor to nitric oxide production. They're also rich in healthy fats, vitamin E, and minerals that support cardiovascular health, hormone production, and overall vitality. Think of nuts as your daily dose of concentrated nutrition that fits right in your pocket. Walnuts are especially beneficial because they contain the highest amount of alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, of any tree nut. This omega-3 helps reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel function, and support healthy testosterone levels. Studies have shown that men who eat walnuts regularly have better sperm quality, higher testosterone levels, and improved erectile function compared to those who don't include nuts in their diet. The arginine in walnuts is particularly important for erectile function. Arginine is the amino acid that your body uses to produce nitric oxide, the same compound that erectile dysfunction medications work to enhance. By eating arginine-rich foods like walnuts, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to produce nitric oxide naturally. This creates a sustained improvement in blood flow rather than the temporary boost you might get from a pill. A landmark study published in the journal Nutrients followed men who added walnuts to their diet for 12 weeks. The researchers found significant improvements in blood vessel function, reduced inflammation markers, and better overall cardiovascular health. Many of the participants also reported improvements in energy levels and sexual function, though this wasn't the primary focus of the study. Other nuts like almonds, pistachios, and Brazil nuts also offer significant benefits for men's health. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, which helps protect your blood vessels from oxidative damage. Pistachios contain high levels of arginine and have been specifically studied for their effects on erectile function, with promising results. Brazil nuts are one of the best sources of selenium, a mineral that's crucial for testosterone production and overall male fertility. The key with nuts is to eat them regularly and in reasonable portions. A small handful, about 1 ounce or roughly 28 grams, is the perfect daily serving size. This provides significant nutritional benefits without excessive calories. Many men find that having nuts as a mid-morning or afternoon snack helps keep their energy level stable and provide sustained nutrition throughout the day. So there you have it, 7 powerful foods that can naturally restore your erectile function, boost your energy, and help you reclaim your confidence in the bedroom. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't about taking a magic pill or following some complicated protocol. This is about making simple, sustainable changes to what you eat every single day. These foods work because they address the root cause of erectile dysfunction, poor circulation, and damaged blood vessels. The beauty of this approach is that you're not just improving your sexual health, you're improving your overall health. Every one of these foods supports your cardiovascular system, which means you're reducing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health conditions. You're also supporting healthy testosterone levels, which affects your energy, mood, strength, and vitality. This is comprehensive health improvement disguised as a simple grocery list. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. These foods aren't going to work overnight. Unlike medications that provide temporary effects, nutritional improvements take time to build up in your system. You might start noticing improvements in your energy levels within a week or 2, but significant changes in erectile function typically take 4 to 8 weeks of consistent consumption. This requires patience and commitment, but the results are worth it. It's also important to remember that erectile dysfunction can sometimes be a sign of underlying health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or hormonal imbalances. While these foods can provide significant benefits, they shouldn't replace proper medical care. If you're experiencing persistent erectile dysfunction, especially if it's sudden or severe, you should consult with your healthcare provider to rule out any serious underlying conditions. The good news is that these foods work synergistically with proper medical treatment. Even if you're taking medications for other health conditions, adding these foods to your diet can enhance your overall health and potentially improve the effectiveness of your treatments. Many men find that as their overall health improves through better nutrition, they need less medication or can work with their doctors to adjust their treatments. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. Every healthy choice you make today pays dividends in terms of energy, vitality, and quality of life tomorrow. These 7 foods are your tools for taking control of your health naturally and effectively. Start with 1 or 2 foods that appeal to you, then gradually add the others as they become part of your routine. If this information has been helpful to you, I encourage you to share it with other men who might benefit.